Hello, beautiful people. Welcome yet again to Ian's Daily Show. It's another exciting day. Of course, it's your host, Lovemba. I'm here in our London studio, the headquarters of Ian's, where all the magic happens. Now, those of you that attended our webinar on the 18th of June, 2022 at 1 p.m. UK time, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for trusting Ian's process and being a part of that wonderful event. Last week was so amazing. We had Rohan on the show on Friday, and he had such an interesting story of what it feels like to actually be a British citizen. That's why we're providing you with this platform to come into the UK as a skilled worker, so you can actually work towards getting your British citizenship, because the benefits are huge. Now, if you're an OSCE ready nurse, today is your day as well, because you're actually going to get a lot of information. You're going to learn as well on how you can actually work towards passing your CBT. So where are my nurses? Get ready, because it's your day. Now, the senior carers are not left behind as well. It is your day today, because we're going to give you all of the information that you need to live and work in the United Kingdom. Now, right now, our team members, Ian Special, they're over there in Cambridge meeting one of our sponsors. Now, what we do on this platform, we help sponsors get sponsorship license. Not just that, we help them for candidates as well. So it is a 5-in-1 service, or you could even call it a 10-in-1 service, because we offer immigration advice. We're there for you for recruitment. We're there for you helping employers actually get candidates, and we also help them with their sponsorship license. But today, like I said, is a very special episode. So if you're an OSCE ready nurse, which means that you've passed your OET or your IELTS, these are English exams, and your CBT, which is a nursing exam, you need to contact our team immediately to connect you to a UK sponsor. Guess what? You can be in the UK within 2 to 3 months, just like some of our registered nurses who recently came to the UK. We've helped Justin, we've helped Adebowale Enokalabi, we've helped Ramos, we've helped Karel, we've helped a host of others coming to the UK, and right now they're actually living their dreams. Now, guess what? We have over 100 nursing vacancies, and our UK sponsors can offer immediate sponsorship to the right candidate. So the question is, are you the right candidate? Are you ready to come to the United Kingdom to actually live your dream? Are you a nurse? This is the right time for you. 9th of July is our next event, 1 p.m. UK time. You do not want to miss that for anything in the world, because it's going to be amazing. My carers, my senior carers out there, this is an opportunity for you. It is a skilled workers webinar. You are definitely needed. This is a time for you to jump on this opportunity and attend our event coming up. I'm going to take a quick break. By the time we're back, I'll give you more information about the webinar.
During the webinar, the first thing that I learned is that I'm not a hopeless case. Well, when I learned that I passed the OSCE, I knew that I successfully added 4 letters at the end of my name, UKRN. But it was actually a beginning of my dreams, of my UK dreams. I knew it was worth it. All the pain, the hardships, all the struggles, or sacrifices that I made, I knew they were worth it. I am finally a UKRN. So after passing my OSCE, I was advised by Ian to revise my CV. And in my CV, it says, I'm already a PIN nurse. I'm already a UK PIN nurse. And after that, I started getting a lot of calls, voicemails, emails. The work gaps, all the issues that I have before is gone. It's as if all of those dilemmas are no longer problems, because I am already a UKRN. The next thing for me now is to compare these offers, choose the best one, and work as a UKRN.
Welcome back, my lovies. That was such a beautiful story from Socrates. He actually joined within 7 weeks. He got his dream, and now he's in the UK living his dream. We can definitely do it for you. We've done it for a lot of people. We did it for Justin. We did it for Alabi Enoch. Now, I'll tell you about Alabi Enoch, who started this process with us a long time ago. He has been very, very patient. He has actually worked his way to the top. When he started with Ian's, he knew that Ian's was the way forward. And I'm proud to say that Alabi Enoch is living his dream. Guess what? He has actually done his OSCE as well. He has gotten to that stage within a couple of months. And of course, Ian's helped him and followed him through every step of the way. I remember when I met him, he was actually scared for his OSCE, but with the help of Ian's, he definitely has aced his OSCE and everything is going on perfectly well. We did it for Alabi Enoch. We did it for Socrates. We can definitely do it for you. Attend the webinar right now, the 9th of July. It's closed. You need to actually get yourself ready for this beautiful event, because this event will change your life and get you to the United Kingdom before you know it. Now, remember, I told you about our wonderful team out there in Cambridge right now. Guess what? They went there to meet one of our sponsors. We have a pool of sponsors looking for candidates every day. And of course, we've got Shalini, like you can see in the picture. One of our very own. Ian's actually helped, this particular sponsors get her to the United Kingdom, and she's living her dreams. She is happy. Do you want to be like Shalini? Do you also want to be like these sponsors in Cambridge that Ian's helped to get a sponsorship license? You definitely can achieve that. Reach out to us right now and we will definitely help you. Now, today, like I said, is a very special day. Where are my nurses out there? I hope you're ready for the announcement and how I'm going to give you a breakdown of how you can actually go through the process, your NMC registration for CBT and OSCE. So let's get right onto it. Now, after passing your IELTS, which is the English exam, or the OET, you either write one of them, you don't have to do both of them. Nurses need to register at the Nursing and Midwifery Council, that's the NMC. Now, during the registration, they'll be asked to select a nursing field because there are different nursing fields. They should choose the field that applies to their experiences and specialty preferences. Yes, so this is what you would see. And then after that, you actually begin your application. So this is like a step-by-step, a complete breakdown of the entire process. Now, they must actually upload their credentials. That's obviously you. You out there watching me, you need to upload your credentials at the NMC, your passport. These are your credentials, your passport, your nursing diploma, your nursing license. Now, after uploading, you need to pay £140. So obviously you put it according to, the currency that you're coming from, but it would have to be £140 for the verification process. Now, at this stage, NMC will contact their licensing authority in their home country. Note that the registration fee is £140 and it is non-refundable. So you need to be sure that you're ready for the process and you have all of the right documents. And that's what we do here at Ian's, because we're following you through every step of the way so you don't make a mistake and pay £140 that is non-refundable. Now, the nursing applicant now needs to wait for verification. They can track their progress at the NMC site, or they can visit their licensing authority, because different countries have got different licensing authorities. Now, they must bring their NMC application number and, of course, a copy of their credentials. Now, what you need to know about the CBT exam, first off, you do not need to be scared about this exam. They can only apply for their CBT test, with the NMC CBT test provider, and that is Pearson VUE. Now, the CBT passing rate, this is the exciting part. Now, the CBT has got two parts. The decision if a candidate passes or fails the CBT is determined by both critical questions and an overall pass mark. A candidate must answer 90% of critical questions correctly. The overall pass score is set at 60%. Now, that's quite fair as well, if you ask me. Now, about the CBT is made up of 120 multiple choice questions. The NMC suggests that you read the following to prepare for your CBT. Now, some people are very lazy readers, but when it comes to documents, it comes to NMC, it comes to such important information, you actually need to sit down and do it accordingly so you're sure you're doing it right. And remember, Ian's got you every step of the way. Now, the TOC blueprints, TOC test blueprints, this would explain how the standards may be tested by the CBT or the OSCE. And of course, the second one is the code. Now, these are the professional standards that everyone in our register must uphold throughout their practice. The third one is the Test of Competence 2014. The CBT Candidate Information Booklet for Nurses and Midwives is definitely a big booklet, but it is worth it because you need to read it to actually understand it. Now, the next stage is verifying your identity. Of course, you need to verify your identity, right? You would need to show the test center your valid passport so that they can verify your identity. This must be the same passport that you provided earlier in your application and at NMC. You cannot change passports along the way. But why would you want to change passports along the way anyways? Okay, now if you get a new passport in the meantime, please contact NMC so they can actually update the information within 7 days. Now, getting your results. You can see your CBT results in your Pearson VUE account 48 hours after you sit your test, not 24 hours, 48 hours. Some people are not very patient. You see them 24 hours, they're already checking, but no, it is actually 48 hours after you sit your test. Once you have successfully passed your CBT, your NMC online account would also update to actually show this. Now, the test center staff do not have access to your examination results. Now, for those of you that get worried, what happens if I have to resit the CBT? First off, it's not the end of the world. If you do resit it, you can take a maximum of 3 CBT attempts. So you can imagine if you fail the first one, there's a second one, and of course the third attempt as part of your application. But you'll need to wait at least 10 days between each sitting. So that's, if you fail now, you wait 10 days and then you write the next one. Now, if you did not pass your CBT on your third attempt, which I know would not happen to my lovelies, but just in case, your application would close and you need to start a new application if you want to register with the NMC. So that's why within those 3 sittings that you've got, you have to actually put in your best. And I trust my lovelies out there that it would go perfectly well. Now, this is what you need to know about taking the OSCE test. Now, OSCE is the examination that you take when you arrive in the United Kingdom. If you want to be a UK nurse, like Socrates and Justin, and of course, Alabi, Enoch, and the rest of them that we've actually helped. Now, this is about Justin. Let's start with Justin. Justin is one of our candidates. So when I spoke to him, you could go back and watch the video on our daily show. Justin said, I wasn't even prepared for what happened because it happened within months. Within 2 to 3 months, Justin already found himself in the United Kingdom. He said in his own words, when I started the program, I thought it was going to be at least 6 months or more. But to my greatest surprise, within 2 months, Ian's came to my rescue and I already had my visa and I had to start preparing myself and my family to come to the United Kingdom. Now, after passing the CBT, nurses can apply to the UK. Now, OSCE is a test taken in the UK. Before passing OSCE, nurses work as healthcare assistants. Now, their UK sponsor usually gives them time to review for OSCE. That's a couple of months, and their pay increases once they pass the test. I know, happy times indeed. So that's why you have to actually put in your best until you pass the test. Now, what is OSCE? The OSCE is the practical part of the test of competence, that's the TOC, which nurses who train overseas or who are returning to practice after a significant time away must complete to demonstrate that they have the appropriate skills and knowledge to care for people safely and effectively. And that's the good thing about countries like the United Kingdom. They need to be sure that, you're qualified. You can imagine where you've done it before, but you've left for a while. Now, when you come back, they need to be sure that you've still got that, you've still got the right qualification to do this, which is so good. Now, what are OSCE approved test taking sites? Now, listen attentively. We've got Oxford Brookes University. We've got University of Northampton. We've got Ulster University, and of course, Northumbria University. Now, the fees, which is so important. People are wondering, what is the fees like? Because you know what they say, nothing goes for nothing, right? Now, the fee for the new OSCE would stay at £794. You'd also pay the same reduced receipt fee of £397 if you need to receipt 7 or fewer stations. Yeah. Now, the new structure, because it keeps changing every day. Life is evolving, a lot of changes are going on, but don't worry, it's not really changes that would affect you negatively, rather they will affect you positively. So now the OSCE, the new OSCE, has got 10 stations. 4 stations will continue to be linked together around a scenario. That's the APIE. 1 station is for assessment, planning, implementation, and evaluation. 4 stations to test your skills, very important. Now, there are 2 pairs of 2 skills. Now, the two new stations will assess the candidate's value and behaviors and evidence-based practice. Now, after you've done all of this, the most exciting part is getting your results. Now, I know how it is when it's time for you to get your results. There's a lot of, people are worried, oh, am I going to make it? Am I going to pass? The NMC will email your results to you within 15 working days of the date of your OSCE. If you pass your OSCE, you get an email with details of what to do next. If you fail your OSCE, you get an email with feedback on which stations and elements you were unsuccessful in. This information will help you prepare for your receipt attempt, as you only need to receipt the stations you did not pass. And that's a good thing about it. It's not like, for instance, at an exam we used to write back then in Nigeria, WAEC, where if you fail everything. So they will tell you these are the parts you failed, these are the parts you actually, got right, which is wonderful with these developed countries because they're not looking for you to start writing everything over and over again. Now, if your NMC online account shows you were unsuccessful, but you haven't received your feedback, please contact your test center. Now, this is it if you want to receive the OSCE. Remember I said it's not the end of the world, but you can take the OSCE a maximum of 3 times as part of your application. Like I said before, you need to wait at least 10 days between each sitting. Now, what we're going to do, because I know a lot of information, people are wondering, oh, what am I going to do? Am I going to do this? A lot of questions. You can bring it on the comment section, because today is between me and my lovelies. I'm more than willing to actually answer all of your questions. Are you worried? Are you, scared about passing your OSCE or your IELTS, whatever it is? Bring it on the comment section. Ask all the questions. Remember, every question is valid. So I'll be right back. Let's take a quick break.
My name is Chris Pearl. I'm from the Philippines. I'm living with my family together with my 5-year-old son. His name is Liam. Initially, I thought it will be easier for me to go to the UK given that I am a registered nurse in the Philippines. But I haven't thought about the impact of my experience gap since I've been working in the UAE for the last 9 years, but it's not healthcare or nursing related stuff. So I tried applying to an agency, but the experience is actually the problem. They cannot offer a job because of my working gap. So that was the challenge that I'm really facing until I found Ian. I've heard Ian while I was browsing on Facebook. When I saw the ad, I have to pay like around £69. So I was like, I have nothing to lose. This could be the door to open for me going to the UK. After the webinar itself, I went to my husband and says like, I think we will be going to the UK very, very soon. It's a very clear process, a very structured, so there's nothing for me to worry because Ian's got this holistic business model of providing training, solicitor advice, and they also have like skilled worker specialists. It's all services under one roof. Imagine I started working with Ian in January, and in 4 months' time, I got my visa. And not just that, I also got my family's visa, including my boy. I was like, no one wants to believe that we actually have the visa. Like, I don't care, I have the visa for my family. So it was incredible. I couldn't find the word exactly how to express how happy we are. Can you check for me? Maybe it's just a dream. And my husband was like, no, we really have the stamp in here. So it's really amazing. Like, I couldn't still believe it even when I was already here, because the other agency would normally advise us like, you can go first, and then once you're settled, that's the time you can bring your family. But with Ian's, there was no second words, you can bring your family. Yes, you can. After a week time, they even came to Belfast to see how are we, our accommodation, and even get in touch with our employer. One of the experience that I'm getting when I got here in the UK is also the support that I have been getting from my sponsor. They have helped us find our accommodation, finding the right car for me, and even the right insurance, making sure that I'm all well. And I'm really happy that Ian found me one, which has guided me and given me everything that I need. So for those who are aspiring to move to the UK, don't lose hope. Don't ever lose hope. Trust the process, pray, and make sure to enroll to Ian's. They have all the necessary services that you need. It's really such a wonderful experience. And I'm really thankful. I can't be here without Ian. So thank you so much.
Welcome back, my loves. Thank you, Crispel, for that wonderful video. You have such an amazing family. Now, do you want to come to the UK with your family? This is definitely an opportunity for you to jump on this right now while you still can. Big shout out to everyone. We had over 140 candidates that attended, and their lives are about to change. Thank you so much for actually attending our last webinar on the 18th of June. There is another webinar coming up on the 9th of July 2022. It is a Saturday and it is 1 p.m. UK time. You definitely do not want to miss that opportunity to actually live and work in the United Kingdom. The webinar is the starting point. You need to attend the webinar to get to the next stage. So attend the webinar now while you still can. I don't know what any last minute requests. So can I attend? You send me a message at 12 p.m. on that day. No, I want you to send the messages right now. The link is right there. It's in the comment section. Go register right now. The earlier, the better. So you can be among those taking the first seat, because I always like to take the first seat. And I know my lovelies like to take the first seat as well. Now it is comment time and it's definitely an exciting time. So let's see what we've got. Okay, now take action, join ENs, the earlier the better. All right. Now, a lot of people, if you're already part of, okay, like we're seeing Raz. Raz is saying hi. Hello, Raz. How are you? Good to see you. If you're already part of EN's process, you definitely need to trust the process. Be patient. Now, if you have any, difficulties or any questions, Gail is saying, I'm interested to join the Momentum Club, but I'm worried about police clearance from a foreign country where I had been before. Do not worry about that, Raz. That's why we're here for you. That's why ENS is there for you every step of the way. So worry not today, contact us and we'll definitely be able to help you whatever difficulties that you're having. I mean, we've been able to help people who have been banned from the United Kingdom. We're able to help people come to the UK with their spouses that they're not legally married to. We've been able to help the same-sex couple. So there's nothing ENS cannot do. We can make impossible possible. Okay, Lynn Sanchez saying, hi, Miss Love, how are you? I'm doing great, Lynn Sanchez. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful as well. Now, for those of you that are already part of EN's process, like I always say, trust the process. If you've got, any eligibility questions, you need to actually go to your cohort leader, because some people would say, oh, I have all of the documents, I'm prepared. Yes, you could be prepared, but then your cohort leader needs to ascertain that you're prepared and ready for the journey. They need to ascertain that you're eligible and employable and, of course, marketable, because we can't just get you out there except we're sure that all of this has been met. So go meet your cohort leaders right now so they can actually, certify that you're ready for this journey ahead, because I always call it a journey, but it is a journey that is definitely worth it, because ENs can help you come to the United Kingdom to live your dream. Now, today has been wonderful. Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you for staying tuned, because I know how it is, like the NMC information. To some people, it's like so much information, but it's an information that will definitely help you, make that decision today. The earlier, the better. When they say, make hay while the sun shines, attend our webinar on the 9th of July, 2022. 1 p.m. UK time. It would definitely change your life. We've helped a lot of people. We've helped Justin, who is a nurse. We've helped Alabi Enoch, who has just done his OSCE. We've helped Ramos. We've helped a whole lot of people. We can definitely help you. Do you want to be like Carol and the rest of the registered nurses that have actually helped come to the United Kingdom and they've written their OSCE and they're happy? If you want to be like them, register right now. The link is there. It's in the comment section. It's in our bio on Instagram. It's on our Facebook. It's everywhere you go on our pages. Keep following us. Keep believing in ENs. Keep believing that EN's magic will get you to the United Kingdom. Remember, we are unique because we provide all services under one roof. We care for you, we do the impossible, and we make dreams come true. We do not only train our candidates to be eligible, but we make them we also handle the recruitment side of things and immigration side of things as well. Only ENs actually does this. Like I always say, we are a 5-in-1 service, and we're more than willing to help you make your dream a reality. Promising you that will definitely make you highly attractive, eligible, and employable. Trust the process right now. Thank you so much for being a part of EN's Daily Show. I remain your humble host, Love and Bye. Bye for now.